Steal them?
It's the second day of the New York Auto Show, so they're already taking the volume knobs off preemptively because people steal them. Toyota owns a, what are they, like 20%? 20% of Subaru? Maybe it's going to be more. So that's the Solterra, the Zoltar. I wonder where the tech for that came from. Subaru didn't come up with it. Alright, so here's what it looks like. And we're about to go over to Toyota right now. Alright.
Wait for it to nose.
I'm not waiting for it to come around again. This is the thing that's going to ruin the world, because Toyota has been just waiting and not putting out a full EV yet. And really, it's genius what they did. They waited for Tesla, Hyundai, and even Nissan to just take all the hits first. And now the ultimate launcher is coming, and it has the dumbest name in the world, BZ4X. I'm sure they'll come out with a name soon. So the big question is, what's the projected range of the BZ4X? And the follow-up question is, do you think there's going to be like a regular name, or are we just going to roll with, like a BMW type thing?
Fair
like
enough.
name.
So I'll answer your second question first.
Yeah.
I do think that we're going to be sticking with the BZ4X logo moniker. The reason is the BZ is an acronym that stands for Beyond Zero, and
Okay.
Toyota is actually planning on releasing a whole family of vehicles with the BZ label on them. So I actually do think that this is a name that's going to stay with us. It's an acronym Beyond Zero, and then the 4X is for 4x4, because this is available as an all-wheel drive vehicle.
Okay, and they're doing two-wheel drive too?
Yeah, you can get a front-wheel drive version or an all-wheel drive version of this vehicle. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll answer your first question now. The projected range was just published by the EPA a few days ago. We are expecting 252 miles range on the front-wheel drive setup. I don't have a number on the all-wheel drive, but the front-wheel drive is projected for 252 miles of range.
And of course, because everybody wants to know, how much horsepower does it make? And of course, there is no comparison, but what's the best you can do?
Here, let me pull up a little bit of information right here. Let's
Okay,
grab some.
cool.
I think I do have a figure for that. Let's see what we have. So, a BZ4X's. All right, so I do have a horsepower equivalent. The horsepower equivalent would be on a front-wheel drive, 201 horsepower. If you do get that all-wheel drive, we bump you up to 214 horsepower, and your torque is going to be about 196 pound-feet of torque.
All right.
So, plenty peppy.
Thanks so much, man.
All right, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. GoPro, stop capture. Jeep Renegade, still here. Still ruining your credit. Chevrolet Camaro. I can't wait to be upgraded at Enterprise. Alright, this is the Bolt EV, and for 2022 or whatever they're doing now, they did get the seat game better. So it's not going to be that super hard Chevy Spark seats. Now, for whatever obnoxious price they're going to charge for the Chevy Bolt EUV, your seats are going to be okay. So great. What is this piece of trim up here? What is this? Oh, there's going to be lights in it. I'm going to be doing that the entire time. The entire time. Welcome to Second Life. I have a detachable gigantic penis. It's like 8 feet long. Kia Soul, be like everybody else in the parking lot of a furry convention. Hey, we're Volkswagen. We have electric cars, and remember the 60s? Remember all the stuff we just did? Nope. No, we don't remember it either. Dieselgate, what's that? That never happened. We never did it. This is the future. We're Volkswagen. Forget it. What? Volkswagen, we make EVs now. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, everything's EVs. We never made diesels, never made them once. Let's do a Ute. Let's try it again. Well, the Maverick worked, right? Hyundai. Only Jeep can do this. Only Jeep can put a picture of their car on their car. Nissan Kicks. Your transmission is about to go in 60,000 miles, and you're going to ask why God is testing you. Subaru figured out that they could just give themselves their own awards like Jeep did.
Subaru Wilderness Edition and drive through a gigantic gooch.
everybody touch your dicks. Everybody charge 40,000 over sticker. It's the GR4 whatever. That's 300 horsepower, and it's going to be fantastic. And everybody's going to jack off, and everybody's going to touch each other, and everybody's going to smile at each other. And there's going to be one guy who owns like a row home. He's going to spend all his money on this thing, and then just somebody in an LS is just going to walk all over him. I like it though. I got to find one I can sit in. They're only letting 2 people in at a time to get in the GR Corolla, and I guarantee like next year it'll just be like, you know, the Supra. That's the GR86. What am I looking at? It'll just be like the Supra. It'll just be sitting here and no one cares. So enjoy your Limelight GR Corolla. This is your big moment. You're at an open mic and there's like 3 people and 2 of them are your parents.
Silly YouTube.
Yeah,
it's okay.
My first question, and I'm sure you've got it before: 3 exhaust ports. What do they do?
That's right. So you got three different exhaust ports for the actual the GR Corolla. Is the first time ever in America. So it's 300 horsepower and the compression ratio associated with a 1.6 liter engine, which is amazing. 273 pound-feet of torque, and one of the reasons is that extra compression through that is why you're going to get that extra amount of turbocharged power.
Okay. Are all the exhaust ports? They're just exhaust?
That's correct.
They're not. Okay. My initial thought is that they would do the Honda thing, and like one of them is the Sky's blow-off valve or compression. But no, they're just exhaust
Equal
ports.
across the board. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Also, what's called a prototype version of the vehicle, which is associated with the materials not necessarily being of standard. So you'll notice that this is actually a composite. It's actually a wrap to look like that for this actual broadcast here at the New York Auto Show. You'll notice that inside there's a cluster panel directly above the steering wheel that will be all digital whenever it comes out, so it's not going to be analog at all. Also, that screen right there will be a little bit larger. That center screen is going to be a little bit larger, going to be 12.4 size and length. And then you notice the shift knob right there. That's actually signed by Akio Toyoda himself.
No way.
Pretty cool,
Awesome.
yeah.
That's cool.
Really cool.
Okay, that's all my questions.
Very good.
Thank you so much. Hey everybody, it's RAV4 Prime. Guess what your local Toyota dealership has no allotments for? Well, here it is. Something I can't make fun of. Something I can't afford. V8 rear-wheel drive with a gear shifter. Of course, they took it. Oh, come on. This is fantastic. This is everything you want. This is worth the trip. Don't need it. Want it. Can't find a fault. Maybe with this cup holder thingy. And that, they took that off so people didn't steal it. Yep. Seats back there, completely pointless. I don't care that I can't afford a Supra. This is better. Interesting that it has a CD player. So they're being very conservative about this. Also, screen and what looks like to be a analog clock. Well, not analog, but a real one. Not a fan of this though. Not a fan of the trackpad. But what are you gonna do? Thank you, Lexus.